Hey everybody, how's it going? We got audio here, fantastic. Look at this. It's a semi-professional live stream. Not really. Uh how's it going? Happy Tuesday evening to you and yours. Not just you. Whatever you like. The last time we streamed, I was testing to see how good I can make the Nintendo Wii look on a live stream, and I think it worked out pretty well, actually. I was impressed with that, so I'm going to do some more Wii stuff, but not tonight, because next to it on the shelf is the original Xbox, which I have hooked up with some other gadgets to make it look a little better. I don't think the result is as good as the Nintendo Wii, which is a weird thing to say, but that's sort of game specific. There's some different stuff going on under the hood here. So while I was testing this over the weekend, I fell into playing Burnout 2 just because it was handy and I was familiar with it and I knew how it was supposed to look. So we're just going to play some Burnout 2 here so I can have it archived and I know how the Xbox looks on a live stream. Just as a word of, just from a technical standpoint to explain what's going on here, the highest resolution that Burnout 2 outputs is 480p. Unlike the Wii, the Xbox does not like my scaler at all. Hates it. So what I've got going here is I've got, I think the brand is called Bitfunks. It's Bitfun X. I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce the X or if it's Bitfun and then an X. I've got it's a HDMI converter that plugs into the back of the Xbox and then you just run HDMI out of it. So it gives you a clean signal. I'm not entirely sure it's as good as running a component signal, but I don't have a way to do that outside of the scaler, which, as I said, the system doesn't like. The Elgato stuff doesn't like the signal coming out of it. My monitor that I'm looking to play Xbox games on doesn't like it, so this is the only way I had to do it. Let's just switch to it and enjoy some of that Burnout 2 soundtrack. So that was not me hitting start. This is just the demo. This, like I said, the maximum this game outputs is 480p. It does have native widescreen, and I believe after some fidgeting, this is the correct aspect ratio. The one thing that drives me crazy about all of these things, different scalers, different converters, and different things, is that they always end up screwing with the aspect ratio somehow. And that's infuriating. Because ultimately what I want is I want the game to display the way it was meant to, but also looking as good as possible. I don't need it to fill the screen. I'm way beyond this notion of like, oh, I have a widescreen TV now, it has to stretch. I don't need that. I want it to look as good as it can while displaying the correct aspect ratio, and I believe this is correct. If I'm wrong, someone please tell me, but I believe when you have the Xbox set to widescreen, this is the image that you get. It looks right to me. When I first set it up, it did not look right to me, and I had to go in and make some settings changes. So anyway, let's play some Burnout 2, shall we? I'm gonna start over. Yes. You get one save. I was amazed how well I fell right back into this game. I love Burnout. I love it. I love it so much. I wish they would make another one. But just like, just starting with these tutorials, just like drive on the wrong side of the road, I was having a blast and doing really well. I was like, oh, I could do that in my sleep. Drive on the wrong side of the road. Like at the time, you were like, oh, I got to retrain my brain, and now it's the only thing I know how to do. So, it's kind of disturbing, actually. I drive on the wrong side of the road in like Forza Horizon, just because this game has ruined me. That you drive on the wrong side of the road to get burnout points or whatever. Damn it! cab. Out of my way. Alright, if I hadn't I'm gonna do that again. If I hadn't crashed, I would have done better there. Well, that's just the actual replay, okay. There we go. Okay. So,
3, 2,
you can see this is kind of jagged. It's not as sharp as it maybe should be. As you would like it to be in your head. You know what I mean? I guarantee you this looks way better than the Xbox looked at the time. I just, you know, I wish I could do even more with it. I think this is all I can do with it unless I get into the weird world of scalers, the RetroTink, and I really don't really want to do that, mainly because they're expensive. So. But anyway, that's gold. But like, I see people stream with that RetroTink 5K, and I'm like, yeah, I would really, I would put that to good use. And I can't, it's like $700. So. Can do this too.
3, 2, 1, go!
How did was I not close enough to those? I think I was. Oh well. Silver's pretty good. I'm gonna do it again anyway. There we go. Okay, much better. I'm looking at it on the stream. I don't think it looks, it doesn't look terrible. I do wish it was just a little smooth. I mean, I don't want a smooth filter on it. I hate that. I just wish. The thing that always bugs me the most is text. I always wish that text was smoother. You know, the jagged lines on the text really gets me. But I'll live. Wait, did I replay this? I shouldn't have replayed this. Oh well, we'll do it again. Now, after this, I will pay attention. We will go forward now. Sorry about that. Trying to do two things at once. I'm not just having fun playing a video game. Trying to really study what's happening here. Drifting. Okay, now drifting I suck at. I suck at drifting in every driving game. Let's see how this goes. Although 200 feet, that seems pretty easy. I don't know if you can hear the Xbox running, but the Xbox is loud. This Xbox is so loud, and I'm not sure why. It's very loud. I hope you can't hear that. Okay, I will get some air. Here we go.
2, 1, go!
How much more air did I need? Because I drove over the center line. I can get a gold. Let's do that.
3, 2, 1, go!
What am I doing wrong here? Got more that time. Try it one more time. Get some air here.
3, 2, 1, go!
So you know what? And get some sweet boost. Oh. I don't know what the trick is there. I got you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right on. Now we're just dropping frames like crazy. What a weird night to have a live stream. Ah, yes. Use the boost.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go!
Woo. Woo. All right. Man. The world is our oyster on this menu screen. We can just do whatever we want. So many amazing cars to choose from. I miss games like this. I miss when every third game was this. I miss when there were just so many racing games. I'm not even a car person.
3, 2, 1, go!
But you know what I mean? For this game to stand out the way that it did in an era when there were 6 racing games every month. You know, and no real king either. I mean, you had Gran Turismo on PlayStation. That was you know, that was sort of like the closest thing you had to like, oh well, this is your premier racing game right here. But everything after that, I mean, you know, here you had your Project Gotham and you had your Forza Motorsport, but there's a good sense of speed here. It is nothing like the sense of speed in Burnout Paradise, where you were fully convinced that you were going to die. Yo, dog, give me that Burnout. Thanks. Yeah, see, like, this is fast, and, like, oh god, I'm going so fast. But, this is nothing like Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise is just like, oh my god, I am going. Well, Burnout Paradise is my absolute favorite in this franchise, but I will play any of these all day long, every single day. Like, all I want is more of these. If there was just a new Burnout game every so often, I would be the happiest, oldest gamer. Right? Perfect. Got some sweet boost. Yo, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. There was no reason to do that. Learned my lesson. Got greedy, which is the problem I have with racing games, is that I'm doing fine. Like, I'm winning and doing fine, and then for some reason towards the end I'm like, what if I went this other direction? That's always the thing that causes me to lose every single time. Either that, or I just get distracted and just randomly crash into something like an idiot. Okay, see, I'm fucking around. You gotta not do that. You just gotta stay focused, man. I'm just burning out so much. That's right. Well, this certainly runs fine. I didn't have any... I was not worried that it wasn't going to run fine. But... you know, it runs fine. It's an old Xbox. I was expecting maybe some challenges. Seems to be holding up just fine. Just fine. Now, if you're seeing something visually that I'm not, please let me know. I know there are certain glitches that the Xbox can suffer from over time. I'm not seeing that, so I think we're okay here. I remember back in the day we did a pretty thorough job cleaning this thing up and tricking it out a little bit. But then, like, since then it's been in storage, so... Stupid truck. Okay, this That angle is freaking me out. It's like that Assassin's Creed game. Ooh. Also, the one Burnout game that introduced the ability to just sort of push cars out of the way, that also broke my brain. Because then in every Burnout game after that, I was like, oh, you just slam into the back of these cars. I think it was Burnout Revenge that lets you started doing that. Yeah, that broke me for a while, because I would go back to this one, you know, and try to knock someone out of the way, and introduce that yet. Nope. Yeah, see, like that. That was not as a horrific crash as I was expecting either. We'll play some crash mode before this is over. No, I mean, this is running nice and smooth. Frame rate is consistent. I'm enjoying that. I mean, you don't understand how fast I would buy a Burnout collection. Like give me a remastered Burnout collection. Like 1 through 4, Burnout Paradise has already been remastered, but like give me the first 4 Burnout games. Day one. I don't pre-order many games. I don't preload any games. I would for that. Absolutely would. Or, you know, now that maybe now that Acclaim is back, I don't know if there were rights issues with the first couple of Burnout games. You know, maybe Acclaim can get out there and do something with this name again, you know. Let's get these backwards compatible. Let's get these some boosts, some sweet Xbox boosts. Something. Oh, here's that bouncy part. Yo. These races are longer than you remember, you know? I do not remember. Oh, right, I forgot about the blinkers. I forgot they did that all the way back in this. Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say there, but yeah. Burnout, man. It's so good. Oh, see, this was a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. I love this sort of last gasp era of games having a score. Like, what does that score even mean? Like, is that good? Like, what is even that? Yo. This one is a little more forgiving with the geometry. Like you can clip stuff in this and you kind of just rub against it. Man, not in the later games. You clip 1 pixel. That's it. You're done. 1 polygon and you are toast. We'll do one more race, finish this championship, then we'll play some Crash mode. Crash mode's where it's at. Yeah, that's a 6.5 minute race. That's crazy talk. Nice and chill.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh. Pretty good opportunity for crash points there. It's not that kind of event. Oh, I am dead. I died. I am deceased. It's not funny. Nice of you guys to wait for me. It's like perfect time to hit that boost. I like this map a lot. This is a very good layout for Burnout things. Shoot. Man. Oh. I got someone else killed, apparently. I am in no way trying to be, I mean, I realize it's in the name, the oldest gamer. I am not trying to be like this sort of back in my day kind of guy. I'm really not that. I really enjoy a lot of modern games. I play them all the time. You just don't see me stream that stuff because everyone streams that stuff. But I really think the industry could support some of the smaller type games that we used to get from time to time, and Burnout was a smaller game. This was not a a huge AAA release. This was just like, here's another racing game, and it just kind of caught on. I really think it's weird. The landscape is so weird now, and I know there are smarter people than me out there looking at it, but I really, there are so many different styles of games that are almost gone. And it seemed like we were getting a bit of a renaissance with different racing franchises there for a little bit, but they were all just aping Forza Horizon. It's just like, here's a festival. Just I miss the days of a wider variety of games. And don't get me wrong, I know there are more games out there than anyone could ever play, and there is a variety out there, but I feel like the variety is of a type of it's just a lot of games that are throwbacks in a weird way, in a way that's not exactly, it's hard to explain. There's a sameness to a lot of games. I remember watching the not E3 stuff last year, making notes, because what I do is when I watch those things, I will keep a list of that's a game I want to check out, so that 9 months later, when games do start coming out, I haven't forgotten them. And there were like 4 games where you have a pet dog, and then the dog hatches into like a deer or something. There were like 4 games where it's a sad game, and you're walking through the woods, and your companion dies, and suddenly they are some sort of, nature wolf of some kind. It's this weird micro genre of things. But that's what I'm talking about, is that there's like all of a sudden there's like 4 games doing that one weird specific thing, and it's like, no, could you just make a platformer or something? There's some highlights of my terrible driving. A lot of jaggeds, a lot of jaggies through this. Not the best image, but you know what? Better than what it would have been at the time. I'm probably sure about that. So let's do some crashing. After I get my trophy, please. Thank you. Yes, look at that awful piece of crap. I mean, no, I'm grateful. Thank you. The run to the sun. Hell yeah. Alright, we need a secret car. We'll get the secret car and then we'll do crashes. How's that sound? Sound good? Okay. I'm gonna stick with this car. This car's pretty good. It's another thing I do with racing games, is I get a car and I'm like, I like this car, and then I never use another car ever again. Which I probably should be better about that. Probably not even gonna come close to beating this guy. Good lord. I'm not gonna beat this guy. Unless I do this. Oh no. Oh, I would have rather crashed. Go. What? Oh, you gotta double tap it to change gears. We've changed that since then. That's, ooh. Okay, well, I was not prepared for that control mechanism. The blinker thing is really cool. It is an underrated part of the UI. Right, I forgot that the music kind of kicks in more when you hit your boost. That's pretty cool. Okay. Surprised this Xbox controller is held up as well as it has. I'm not having any problems with it. And this is, I mean, this is an old ass. It's not the Duke, but it's an original Xbox controller. It's a little grungy, but control-wise, I couldn't find my. I have a wireless Logitech Xbox controller, and that thing was rad. I used the hell out of that, and I've got it somewhere. Couldn't find it. I'm gonna have to find it. Okay. Got ourselves a secret car. Give me that car. But yeah, I want to see that dude just totally rip ass. Oh, I won that car. Okay. Burnout Paradise, you just wrecked the shit out of him. Cool, let's do some crashing. Oh, I can crash in my new car, huh? Let's do that. Here we go. The reason for the season right here.
3, 2, 1, go!
So I'm guessing we want to... Yo! Hit that truck, yo! There you go. Yes, hit some buses. Fantastic. No, there's no multiplier, or there's no score combo break, whatever they call it. And I love the way they frame this aftermath, this carnage aftermath, like there's a traffic helicopter flying in. It's like, oh god, what happened here? Let's do more crashing. It's the best. The water is very suspect. It's... I know I'm not supposed to be looking at it, but... Here we go. Yeah! Hit that truck? Nope. Nice. Are we good? How'd we do? Silver. Come on. What's the gold? $10 mil? Okay. 10 mil. We can hit 10 mil. Right? Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the good stuff right now. Is that... Wait, I'm real fuzzy on the whole combo thing here. Try this one more time. I'm looking at the numbers right, aren't I? Because it's like... Oh, it was 1 million times 8. Okay, alright. I thought it was 11 million. I'm dumb.
3, 2, 1, go!
Doing two things at once is hard. Hats off to people who are expert video game players who also stream. Hats off. Oh, maybe. Turn that bus a good direction. Oh, we're way over there. It's not gonna get it. But this is where this mode really, and I know it's been beaten to death by this point, but you know, everyone calling this a puzzle game. It absolutely is, because you're like, I gotta hit the right spot at the right speed to really cause the most damage. I mean, it's sick. It's a puzzle game for sickos, but it's really what it is. Well, we'll move on here. I will settle for a silver. 35 million. Get airborne.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go!
I'm not quite sure what they're asking me to do here. But I'll do that. Good God. Hit that bus. Or hit that bus? You missed all the buses. Way to go, Evel Knievel. Oh, it's terrible. Ooh. Yeah, RIP is right. Okay, well, we meddled up and won some more crash junctions.
3, 2, 1, go!
Maybe I need to hit that first wave of cars. That's terrible. That's terrible. 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 Well, I'd say I was unlucky there for a lot of reasons. One more time. One more time. think maybe I need to hit one of those first cars. Because I am flying over those buses. I didn't even make it. I didn't make it over the railing. Just restart that. Real snappy. Get just real good restart time. Always appreciative. Yeah, see, I thought I could maybe get over that hump and into the other lane. But nope, those buses just go right by. All right, one more time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Trust on that. I can trust that cab to get totally jacked. No. Bummer. Oh well. I mean, that's the kind of thing that I would obsess with. I obsess over. I would play the stage for as long as possible to figure out, okay, I gotta get, how do you stop those buses in the front? Like, what's the way to get up there? Because if they keep going, that's, you know, those are lost points, and you need to do that, whatever you can to knock them off. Multiplayer. Oh right, this had Xbox Live support. Xbox Live no longer a thing on the original Xbox. There is a replacement service for it. I have not investigated that at all. Is it called Insight? It's called something like that. See it mentioned all the time, and it seems to be a fairly respectable replacement for Xbox Live, I think. I haven't seen anyone say anything bad about it. But that's Burnout 2. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. I love Burnout 2. I don't know why. I think I started with Burnout 2. I don't think I played the original Burnout until afterwards. Because it was just like, what is this? You know, it was just it was a generic looking racing game, and there were so many of them. You were just like, I don't have time for that. Hell of a franchise. I'm not. I realize that a lot of this has been that I am not this, but I'm also not the kind of guy who's like, you know, when a franchise is over, when it's done for whatever reason, like if that's just the way it ran its course, then that's that. I mean, you know, that's what happens. But I don't feel. Burnout Paradise was. I know it was a divisive game. I know a lot of people hated it because it was not the first 4 games. And it's true, it's not. But it's great. And you know, they could have made their little diversion and then gone back to a traditional Burnout game, maybe. That would have been okay. They probably got stuck in a place where they were like, they wanted to make Burnout Paradise, they wanted to make the changes that they made, and then they were kind of damned either way. You know, if they made a Burnout Paradise 2, it would have just angered the people who didn't like Burnout Paradise, and if they'd gone back to a more traditional Burnout game, it would have angered the people who wanted more Burnout Paradise. So what can you do? And then they disbanded, and They worked on some Need for Speeds for a while, and then some of them started making Dangerous Driving, I think, is some of the Burnout people. The Dangerous Driving games at their core are kind of Burnout, but they're just missing so much. Like, the fact that they expect you to bring your own soundtrack is a bummer, man. It's like, ah. Like, that game is literally like, okay, now log into your Spotify account and enjoy some jams. I'm like, no, man, pick my jams. Pick my Burnout jams that I can listen to while I'm racing around and crashing into buses. So, I don't know. And they've been working on this one game forever. It's the weird stunt creation. It's got a cool name. It's got a clever name. They announced it years ago. Anyway. That's Burnout 2. Point of Impact. I believe this is Burnout 2 Point of Impact Developer's Cut. I believe the Xbox version had a bunch of extra stuff in it. I didn't. The case is in the other room. I didn't bring the case in, just the disc. Hell of a game. I love me some Burnout 2. And the Xbox, I mean, you know, the Xbox was my console of that generation. Like, I had a PS2, but I had a GameCube also. But I really didn't play much on the GameCube, and the PS2 kind of collected dust when I got my Xbox. I was like, oh, sweet, this is the future. They captured my imagination at the time, to where I was all in on the 360 on day one, and then after that, anyway, not here to talk about that, but looking forward to doing some more Xbox stuff, just like I did with the Wii stuff. Just really diving into the library. There are so many games on every system that none of us, no one has played all the games. Nobody. And that is true of me as well. And I want to play all the games. That is my mission before I leave this world, is play all the games. There's no way that'll ever happen. I mean, look at me. But a lot of them, I want to play The Suffering. I want to play, I guess now that I've got the Xbox and the Wii hooked up on the same shelf, I can play both The Sufferings. What, wasn't one on the Wii and one on the Xbox? Am I thinking of the right gross franchise? Manhunt. I'm thinking of Manhunt. But I'm also thinking of The Suffering. Oh well, we'll just have to play them both. Anyway, that'll be fun. Thanks for hanging out and watching me play around with an Xbox. Like I said, I wish it looked a little better, but I think it looks pretty good. And it was just a simple BitFun X BitFunks HDMI adapter. And it doesn't seem to add anything to the picture that's repugnant. It's not adding any like noise or distortion that I can tell. I don't have the best monitor in front of me. I'm not playing it on a television. It's an actual monitor, but I don't see any problems. It doesn't seem to be unless the jaggedness is what it's introducing, but I'm pretty sure that's always been there. That's just the nature of that generation. So anyway, we'll do more Wii, more Xbox. I'm going to get back to the Data East stuff because that's an interesting project I'm hoping to finish there with the Data East stuff. You'll see what I'm talking about soon. Lots of things, working on lots of things, just having fun, just hanging out, exploring the space, crashing cars into buses. What more can anyone ask for? Nothing at all. Anyway, what I can ask for is that you have a great night and be good to one another and take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye.